Who are you? Where's Gareth? Why doesn't Mike have a beard? Over the weekend, Cloud Imperium Games, also known as the developer of super ambitious space sim Star Citizen, took out a bank loan. Certain gaming forums noticed this and there were mumblings that the Kickstarter-backed Cloud Imperium were suffering from a potential financial crisis. But as it turns out, that wasn't the case.
Just a few days ago, Cloud Imperium Games and Foundry 42, developers of Star Citizen and its single-player portion Squadron 42, took out a bank loan in the UK. It's pretty normal for games developers to take out bank loans for a variety of reasons, but Cloud Imperium Games put up most of their assets as collateral for the loan, which is what really set off alarm bells for some people. Skeptics started to question why CIG needed a loan at all when they have over $150 million in crowdfunding, and why do they put up all their assets as collateral? Some internet detectives decided to trawl through some of the various legal documents filed by Cloud Imperium, and they started to get worried when they read if CIG failed to pay back the loan, then the game would effectively be owned by the bank. Now these findings started to stir people up on various forums, and some started to assume that Star Citizen was in a dire financial state. And without a response from CIG for a good day or two, rumours on the internet went wild as people on gaming forums started to call the whole project a train wreck, with people speculating it was $150 million down the drain. Star Citizen is an enormous project, isn't it? There's been so much drama of this thing over the years, and there's so much money involved. Everything with the stretch goals that they had initially and pushing the limits of what they were able to do. That's kind of changed now that it's got community. People really like the game, people have bought into it, seem to be quite happy with it as far as I can tell. And when a project is this big and it's already had, you know, some drama in its past, I think people are really quick to decide if something bad is happening with it. You know, people can quite quickly go, this is a train wreck.
On the internet? Really?
Believe it or not, on the internet, of all places.
On forums?
That can happen.
It seems that this is a classic case of someone after some internet fame playing private investigator, trawling through, looking at stuff, not getting half the facts, and then if you're that into something that you're looking through like loan agreements and stuff, you're really passionate about this game. So I'm sure it's coming from a place of fear and worry, but people are already invested in this game before it comes out because it was initially crowdfunded. So it feels like they feel like, you know, in a way they're stakeholders of it already, and
exactly. Well, they are.
I'm
they
sure
literally are. They've put money down
on face value. If you saw this news, you'd think, well, why did they ask for our money if they're only going to go and get a loan out from a bank? That kind of makes sense until you actually stop and think about it for more than 5 seconds.
So let's do that.
Let's have a look. However, after all the rumours started to spread and people started to prematurely declare the project dead, Star Citizen co-creator Ortwin Freymuth stepped in to clarify the situation. In a thread on Roberts Space Industries, the official forums for Star Citizen, Ortwin told everyone that the bank loan was a way to get an advance on a UK tax rebate for game developers. Because Squadron 42, which is a single player portion of Star Citizen by the way, is being developed by Foundry 42 in Manchester in the UK, they are eligible for the UK tax rebate, but they wouldn't receive it until the next year's tax returns. The loan also means Cloud Imperium don't have to convert their employees' wages from US dollars to Great British pounds, because according to Ortwin, most of their earnings are in dollars and euros, so taking the loan saves them the hassle of exchange rates.
Ortwin also explained that Star Citizen was not put up as collateral, only Squadron 42 assets were used as collateral, so there should be no fear of Star Citizen at least being acquired by the bank. So as it turns out, at least according to these guys, all the rumours are flat out wrong. The game was never in danger of going bust, and Cloud Imperium was simply using a well-known method to get an advance on their tax rebate. Putting up the game assets as collateral was simply a formality according to Ortwin, and the likelihood of failing to pay back the loan is slim to none, because even if the rebate didn't come through, CIG's UK division has plenty in the coffers to pay it back.
So this is quite a well-known thing for those that aren't versed with how the UK tax rebate works. Basically, it's normally around October every year, and you get the taxes that you pay back in one lump sum. And what this company have done is they've gone to a really high up bank, which the Queen in the UK uses, and if you win a lottery here in the UK, you can use this bank. You need at least £1 million worth of assets to even open an account there. It's like some James Bond shit, yeah? And they have gone to them and just basically said, look, we'll give you our tax rebate when it comes in, can't you just give it us now? That is as simple as that. They're basically getting an advance on what they already know is going to come in. The thing with people saying a game might be at risk if it fails means nothing. It's like if you take a loan out and don't get repayments, you could be homeless, right? It doesn't mean that you taking out a loan means your home is at risk. That's just really extreme. That's like saying crossing the roads, the risk of you being ran over and killed. It's really
worst
extreme.
Case scenario.
Yeah.
It is kind of bad, I think, that they've put Squadron 42 assets up for collateral, but those are all the assets that they've got. So if they want this money, which they are 100% confident they can repay anyway, it's kind of reasonable that they would do that, and they've made an effort to not put Star Citizen at risk. My biggest takeaway is that they've addressed it head on, which I'm a big fan of. I always like it when companies just kind of say, no, that isn't the case, this is what is actually happening. They haven't let it like simmer. They responded, okay, within a day or two, hit the thing right in the face and gone, no, this isn't what's happening, this is what we're doing, this is a normal business practice in the UK. Everyone calm the fuck down, it's alright.
Like Richard Hendricks from Silicon Valley then. It looks like that this loan was to pay wages as well for the most part, so you can kind of see why it might not be in their best interest to publicly announce this. I mean, what's the point? If it was for loans to, help push the big update everybody's been waiting for, that would make a lot more sense, but it seems like this is just a way of paying their staff between now and October, which again seems totally normal. Nothing to see here, right? But hey, maybe you've got a bit more of an insight. Maybe you, in fact, put some money into Star Citizen. You are going
some people put hundreds, didn't they? Some people just put a lot of money down.
Quite a lot of people have put that much money in. It's been going on for a long time, and I can definitely see why it would get passions flared up. So I'm sure someone watching this video would have put money in. So we want to hear from you if you have. Let us know how you feel about the situation, because it was money that you've already put in. Are you ever going to see this game? How do you feel about it? Because at the end of the day, you're the person that matters the most. Let us know down in the comments.
Alright then guys, what do you make of this? What do you make of Cloud Imperium's response? Let us know down in the comments. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. There's another video right there if you want to watch that, and a link to Patreon if you want to support the channel. See you next time.